guys, I am so excited about today's video because we're going to be talking about children. So many parents email me and talk to me in person and say, what are you feeding baby Jay? Like, how can I also make my kid vegan? Or they tell me about the problems that they're having with their children not eating well, not eating vegetables, not eating enough fruit, and just generally being picky kids. So I'm going to share with you 15 vegan recipes that are perfect for children and the whole family as well. Before we get started with this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. First off, let's start with breakfast. Yes, you can feed your child oatmeal every morning for breakfast, sort of like we do, but you don't have to. That's the great thing. There are so many things that you can feed a vegan child that are wholesome and healthy and delicious. My first recommendation is an alternative to scrambled eggs, and that is scrambled tofu. Scrambled tofu is just as easy to make as scrambled eggs. The only thing different is you might want to add some turmeric to it to give it a nice yellow color, some eggy salt, which is also called black salt, and nutritional yeast. Those are the 3 ingredients that I add to my tofu scramble to give it more of an eggy appeal. And just like you would with scrambled eggs, you can serve it with mushrooms and vegetables. You can serve it over toast. You can serve it alongside home fries or even with your oatmeal or vegan sausage, whatever, it doesn't matter. But one little thing I like to make sure my tofu scramble has when I'm serving it to baby Jay is 1, plenty of vegetables, and also 2, spinach. I always keep frozen spinach in my freezer to add to my tofu scramble. It's a great way to ensure that she starts her day with a healthy green vegetable. When you can't do oatmeal anymore, how I am feeling right now, you can make other porridges or hot cereals too. One of my favorite hot cereals is a simple teff porridge. It's so easy to make, and you make it with teff grains, which are the smallest grain in the whole wide world. They come from Ethiopia, and you can cook them until they get this delicious creamy consistency that is reminiscent of cream of wheat, but it's higher in protein, higher in fiber, and all other sorts of nutrients like iron. It's wonderful for kids and the whole family. Another great oatmeal alternative is my Frika quinoa porridge. Frika is toasted cracked wheat, and because it's toasted, it has a nutty, rich flavor. Pair that with quinoa, which is a whole different flavor, and it's a really nice porridge with different textures, different flavors, but it's still nice and creamy and hot, and you can serve it with fresh fruit. You can even serve this to a little teeny tiny baby who's just beginning to try solids. If you want to give your kid a nice, sweet, and special breakfast treat, try my sweet potato pancakes. They're absolutely delicious. They've been tried and true. They're in my cookbook. They're easy to make. They're fluffy and light and sweet, and they've got sweet potatoes in them. It is a nice way to add additional vitamin A, vitamin E, and fiber to your breakfast pancakes. And when you're in the go and you need to take breakfast with you, I highly recommend making my sweet potato oat bran muffins. They are phenomenal. They're nice and moist, they're perfectly sweet, they have an amazing texture, especially because you make them with a crumbly streusel, sweet potato streusel topping. They're so yummy and easy to make, and they're great for the whole family. Oh, you must make this for your children and for yourself. Is my kale Caesar salad with sunflower dressing. It is sublime, and the kid will enjoy the dressing more than probably any dressing you have ever tried to get them to eat. I mean, you're gonna enjoy it more than anything ever too. This dressing is creamy, it's salty, it's fatty because it's made with sunflower seeds, and it just makes anything, including green vegetables, taste amazing even to a child. It's one of baby Jay's favorite things that I prepare for her. Carrot tuna, carrot chickpea tuna. Oh, this is phenomenal. You guys, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I love my chickpea tuna salad, but try this. Chickpea and carrot tuna salad. It's wonderful because you're adding in the carrots, which are bringing more nutrients, specifically beta carotene, which is a powerful antioxidant, along with the chickpeas, which are full of fiber, protein, B vitamins, iron, zinc, all that good stuff that comes with beans that you should be feeding to your child. Because it's a tuna salad, it is made with vegan mayo, mustard, and also one of my favorite secret ingredients, ume plum vinegar, which is very salty and briny. And the kids just love that flavor combination. They love the fattiness of it, and they're gonna love the chickpea and carrot together. Now let's move on to savory. I have a few savory things that I think you should definitely try for lunch and for dinners. Even for lunch at school, you can pack these up and send them on their way with these delicious meals. The first one is a black bean pizza. Kids love pizza, so why not swap out the regular wheat crust for a more nutrient-dense crust made out of black beans, like duh. Y'all, I perfected this recipe years and years and years ago, and it was a hit immediately on my blog. And now that I have a little child, I can make it for her. The black beans just add more fiber and protein to a pizza. You can top it with all your normal pizza toppings, but it will hold together because in the crust, my secret ingredient that will keep it all together, flaxseed and water. Just a typical old-fashioned flax egg, which is also very good for your child. And if you can get them in the kitchen helping you, they'll love making this pizza along with you. What kid doesn't love spaghetti? Bulk it up with these divine lentil meatballs. This is a fun one to make with kids because they love to make the flax egg, stir the batter, and form the meatballs. Have you tried my tofu chili? And if not, make sure you try it right after this video. It is so easy to make and it is so kid-friendly. It's meaty, it's hearty, it's amazing. Did I say it was easy to make? It's also easy to make. So the tofu is not just cubes of tofu floating in the chili. No, it is a super meaty, flavorful tofu. I season the tofu with a ton of spices. You air fry the tofu until it is meaty and beautiful, and then add that to your chili. It's a wonderful replacement for meat and fake meat. I don't like to give my child or myself a lot of processed food, so I like making this tofu ground meat for chili, for tacos, for anywhere you want ground meat. That's an amazing recipe. And last of the savory bits, you got to try my sweet potato falafel. This is another old, tried and true recipe of mine, and kids love it. They love little bite-sized things. And this recipe, along with the other recipes that I've already mentioned, are great for kids of all ages. You can even start introducing these foods as soon as you start to introduce solids. You know, when the kids are really little and they're just starting to eat solids, they will often choke their food back up. Don't be too alarmed. That is important for them to learn how to control their mouths and their throat and not actually choke. And by introducing normal foods as solids early on, it's just gonna help them develop their palate at an earlier age. Lastly, let's move on to the sweet snacks. So as far as snacks go, mostly for my daughter, I just give her fresh fruit and vegetables. But soft nuts like pecans and walnuts tend to be okay for toddlers to eat. Here are 4 sweet snacks that are great for children of all ages. Number 1, black bean cookies. They are delicious, made with black beans. Yes, hear me out. Black beans can make a delicious cookie. Maple syrup, chia seeds, and coconut oil. Who knew? Try it out. It's delicious. Also, fig and nut bars. I love nut bars with dried fruit because when the kid wants something sweet, like when we take her to a birthday party and everybody else is eating cupcakes, I can give her a fig and nut bar, at least for now. She's only 3. She hasn't totally rebelled on me and just started eating cupcakes. But fig and nut bars are a great sweet snack because they are made with dried fruit and nuts, and you grind up the nuts, making them a lot easier for a small child to consume. Ooh, now this is a healthy one. Chia seed pudding. I love chia seed pudding, and it's a great way to add in things like moringa powder. Ooh, I don't like moringa powder, but if you like moringa powder, add it into the chia seed pudding. What I've done for Baby J and myself is make a spirulina chia seed pudding. It's so tasty. You do not taste the algae in it at all. And it's full of protein, fiber. It will keep the kid full and energized, and you full and energized for quite a long time. And when your kid wants some ice cream, don't give him, just make them some banana ice cream. They won't know the difference. They will not know the difference. Make them that. I like to make a bunch, keep it in the freezer. And so when she's talking about, I want some ice cream, I say, okay, girl, here's your ice cream. It's made out of banana. Literally, I do not add any sweetener to it for her. I just blend the frozen bananas with coconut milk. And you can add flavoring, like you can add some raw cacao powder to it, or some frozen strawberries or blueberries, or a little bit of lime or lime zest, which I guess now we're turning into sorbet category. But anyway, the kids will love it. I hope you guys will give these recipes a try. They are delicious. My daughter loves them, and so do I. All these recipes are on my blog, so readers and home cooks like you guys have already vouched for them, so you can trust them. And when you do make the recipes, please remember to leave a review and a comment on the blog post on the recipe so that other people will know that this is also a great recipe. And it also helps Google to share my recipes and my blog with more people. You can find the link to these recipes down below. It's gonna take you straight to my blog where I have listed all these recipes. If there are any wholesome vegan recipes that you love making for your children and that you think we should all try as well, leave those in the comment section below. I'm always open to trying new things for myself and Baby J as well. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. But on Instagram, I actually have a highlight with all of the delicious things that I feed Baby J. So if you need more ideas, check out my Instagram and check out that highlight in particular. I think you're gonna find it super useful and kind of cute too. To see Baby J throughout the years eating, her little vegan journey is so sweet. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and I will see you guys next time. Bye.